Breaking news, Mr. Mkhwanzi, who was exposed by Lieutenant General Mkhwanzi, has been suspended. While he was being suspended, he then decided that no, I don't want you to suspend me. I want to apply for leave, right? So there's this conflict, there's this thing that is currently happening wherein is he suspended? Is he, you know what I'm saying? It's that back and forth. But I can guarantee you that something has officially happened regarding that. So I'm gonna give you the video that General Mkhwanzi, where he exposed him that Matlala has cars that were registered. And not long ago, by the way, if you remember, I did a video where I spoke about the fact that the investigation has been conducted and it has been found that the cars that were registered under the Eguruleni municipality from Matlala and all the stuff, all of that it's fraudulent. There's a lot of questionable local ethics and morals around that, and there's a lot of legal grounds that propels them to discipline somebody because of that. So we will get into that shortly, but I can confirm to you that something is happening. So then we move to the issue Yoguti today. That very same guy who is the commissioner of Metro Police Eguruleni is now being suspended over all the allegations. Remember again, on our previous video, I even asked the question that, it's said that we are speaking about this, yet nothing is actually happening. Do you remember me speaking about that? Or it appears like people have decided that they are going to listen and they're going to do something about it as we report about it. So what's the perfect start, or where do you expect me to start? Well, first of all, I'm going to remind you about the vehicles that were registered as well. I've got them here on my computer here. So I'm going to remind you of that. But also what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to first remind you about the video General Mkhwanzi where he was exposing the man that is now suspended. Let's listen to General Mkhwanzi here.
The Mr. Matlala, Ket Matlala, Fusmus Ket Matlala, is one fellow that has been enjoying too much privilege from the law enforcement. And the typical example is that one of, or at least few of his vehicles, not talking about the number, but it's a couple of them, 4 or 5, the number will be confirmed through the report. His personal vehicles were registered by the Deputy Chief of Police at Eguruleni, that is Major General Mkhwanzi. He facilitated the registration of these Mr. Matlala's vehicles under the municipality as if they are municipality official vehicles, utilizing the funds from the municipality of Eguruleni. So the vehicles then belong on record, when you test them on the system, they reflect as if they belong to municipality. It did not end there, commissioners. He took these vehicles and he caused the municipality to take the blue lights that belongs to municipality. The blue lights are supposed to be for the law enforcement vehicles within municipality, and he fitted those blue lights in these vehicles. And these vehicles were then given to Mr. Ket Matlala. I must indicate, in terms of the Traffic Act, the only authorized bodies to be able to drive with blue light on the streets are law enforcement, which would include SAPS, the Metro Police, Traffic Police, as well as the military police of the defense. They are the only one authorized by law to make use of these blue lights. And even the utilization of the blue light is somehow regulated, that you cannot just willy-nilly use a blue light. So it's an emergency light, it's a warning light. But this was not only done by Matlala privately to the service provider, but it was done by law enforcement of Ekurhuleni. And to confirm this, there is a report that is available because this complaint comes from the chief of this municipality. When he registered the complaint against this, told, according to his words, he was suspended because the principal at municipality did not want him to pursue this investigation against his junior. So he provided this information and he brought this to the attention of his executive in municipality, city manager. It will appear that not much was done to the person that was responsible for this, despite the fact that the law was broken. So that's what I thought I must just indicate, covering mass lights starting from 214 up until the next page.
Okay. So there are two stories that has emerged concerning the man. So the first media house that reported, in fact, two. I don't know whether I would say the first or the last, but I do know that there are two media houses that reported on that. Number one, let's read from Eyewitness News. This is what they have to say. They said, breaking news. The word just in there is breaking news. Ekurhuleni Metro Police Deputy Chief Julius Mkhwanzi faces suspension over alleged ties to Vusmuzi Cat Matlala. He is accused of giving Matlala blue light for personal cars. The Ekurhuleni Council is meeting to decide whether to suspend Mkhwanzi. Right. We all know, I said it's a commissioner, but the bottom line is there has been this strong allegation. So I'm going to remind you of the cars that were registered under Cat Matlala. I'm going to remind you everything about that. Then ENCA then decided that they're going to report the following. They then say, exclusive, Empd acting chief implicated in Madlanga commission applies for special leave. So at this moment, considering when all of these things happen, you just don't know basically whether the man decided that, you know what, I can't wait, I don't want to wait for them to suspend me, so I'm just going to do the right thing. I don't know, but I do know that either way, the man will have to explain something to us. You understand? Now, let me then rush a little bit forward, and I want to tell you about the cars now. Let's break down the cars that were registered in Ekurhuleni from Matlala to Ekurhuleni. Listen to this. This letter is dated 16 October 2021. Letter of confirmation. So I'm not going to go into that nitty-gritties. Now, these are the cars, about 7 cars. Number 1, BMW. The previous registration was DL03HGP. Now is registered as TVS906W. Number 2, Mercedes-Benz Kumbi. Previous registration was JP35JWGP. Now is registered as BPV069X. 3, BMW Station Wagon. Previously was registered as JM62XMGP. Now is registered as VFJ152W. Number 4, VW Polo. Previously it was registered as JW16DLGP. Now is registered as HGT489K. Number 5, BMW previously was registered as BZ69CKGP, now is registered as RMJ314W. Number 6, BMW previously registered as JV09RTGP, now registered as WMF576W. Lastly, but not least, VW previously registered as KB09CCGP, now registered as HSJ618K. All these cars are Matlala's cars that are fitted with the blue light. For what good reasons, only God knows. But what I do know that you know is the fact that it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting how things unfold. It's going to be interesting how this whole Matlala Commission will expose the length and the depth in which it will go to expose some serious shenanigans therein. Nevertheless, let's leave everything here with the hope that we shall see each other on the next episode. But until that next episode, good people, please take care.